guys, welcome to Teammates Podcast. My name is Ratha, and right next to me is Chris, and we're your hosts today. And Chris, take over.
At the beginning, we're going to be talking about the history of video games and also the history of video game consoles. And now, to give you a little bit more in-depth information, we're going to turn to Brittany, and we actually have a little video snippet. So, let's go ahead and watch it.
What's up? I'm Brittany. You may remember me from class, but you may not. But I'm here to tell you about video games, at least where they came from. I looked up on Wikipedia.com, and it says that a video game is a game that involves interaction with user interface to generate visual feedback on a video device. The word video in video game is traditionally referred to as a raster display device. However, with the popular use of the term video game, there are personal computers in video games and video game consoles, and they've termed to mean actual video screens now, or video consoles. These platforms are broad and range from large computers to small handheld devices, which I'll show you later. Specialized video games such as arcade games, which, while previously common, have gradually declined in use. A brief history, also on Wikipedia, just kind of looked it up on the internet. The formative years of video games consist of basic games that made use of interactive electronic devices with various display formats. Went from 1947 all the way up to, the 70s. Where, let's see, it talks about Pong in 1975. The commercial success of Pong led to other companies to develop Pong clones and their own systems, spawning the video game industry. And so the first, really big hit was, Atari. And I don't have an Atari, but I do want to show you some of the other things that I have. Let's start off with, the small handheld devices. I actually have them on display. This is a Game Boy, the original Nintendo Game Boy. It's like a small virtual, let's turn it on, let's try it out. Let's turn up the volume. Love that sound, don't you? It's, just simple. They were simple back then. I miss that. Alright, that's that one. And then we have the Game Gear that was by Sega, a very big competitor against Nintendo. I'll just show you that, just on display. We also have a different version of a Nintendo system. It's a platform system. You have the Super Nintendo. I can just show you a brief little tidbit of platform play, although I should probably change the game. It's Sailor Moon. It's actually a Famicom game. A lot of the games came from Japan, because Japan is one of the top leaders in the game industry. A lot of the games that have become popular over there usually end up over here, and vice versa. So if y'all are familiar with Sailor Moon, it's going to be exciting for you. Who do I want to be? I think I'll be Sailor Moon. That sounds like a good one. Alright, this is exciting. It's so dramatic. Okay. Alright. Alright, time to kick some alien butt. Hiya! She can do special moves. This is like your basic platform game. You go left to right, up, down. There's not really too much 3D animation here yet. Just pretty basic. Hiya! Got special moves that I can do. Check this out. Snap. They all just disappeared and died. Oh yeah, she can do a really cool other move. Just wait for her. Yep. Oh, check that out. These aliens have nothing on me. Oh yeah. Check me out. I'm in my schoolgirl uniform. Okay, so you pretty much get the idea of the platform game. One of the earlier systems. And then later on, you know, some 3D systems came out, like PlayStation. This is a PlayStation game, Star Ocean. Don't know if you're familiar. But it's, you know, it's an RPG game, and it just gets even more, as time goes on, the technology just gets more advanced, and there's more to it than just walking back and forth and kicking aliens' butts. It's actually finding things and going on quests, or, you know, or even like sports games, like football games you can play against each other and online, and we'll probably have somebody else tell you more about that, but that's my segment, and I hope you learned a lot. Thanks.
Thank you, Brittany, for all the great information. Now, to further on this podcast, we will turn to Larry. Talk about the picture.
Thank you. Now that you know where we came from, we're going to show you where we are now and where we're going to, and we're going to turn it over to our expert, Wizen. Thank you.
Alright, thanks for the information. Well, this is Teammate. I hope you learned a lot about video games, and especially a lot more about Sailor Moon. And thanks for watching our podcast, and this is Teammate signing out.
What's up?